Hello and welcome back for another video. In today's video, we will be discussing our game week 14 team selection ahead of the deadline. However, before then, a quick look at how game week 13 went. An abysmal performance from the team saw only our attackers produce any output. Haaland scored from the spot to add to his first goal in the game against Brighton. Kane and Mitrovic also scored one goal in their respective games in game week 13. Talking about Trossard, who just left the team, scored against Man City, and Foden came off the bench to record 1 point for the game week. 54 points in total to see our run of 6 green arrows come to an end. And now looking at game week 14, Nick Pope starts in between the sticks. Newcastle are enjoying a good defensive spell with no goalkeeper boasting of any more clean sheets than Nick Pope. He faces an Aston Villa side that has failed to score in 2 of their last 3 and has scored in 2 of the last 5 alone. Such a fixture certainly looks appetizing for Nick Pope, who has only conceded 2 goals in his last 4 games. Do give us that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you are enjoying this video. In our defense, we see Eric Dyer, Trippier and Cancelo. It's a tricky one for Tottenham, who has lost their last 2 games, conceding 4 goals. However, we'll be hoping they can bounce back in their defensive play, and the game against Bournemouth is one which that is possible. Bournemouth are yet to score a goal since their last 2 games. Trippier, along with his defensive capabilities, have the offensive trait in his game. Currently the highest scoring defender, increasing his tally certainly will put smiles on our face. Cancelo rounds off the defenders for game week 14. It will be difficult right now to say Leicester is a team to play for any attacking minded player because Leicester City have scored 6 in their last 2 games and they are also yet to concede a goal in 180 minutes. Not the choice for any defender this time around. However, we'll be hoping Cancelo can pull 1 or 2 tricks off his sleeves. Phil Foden came off the bench in the last game in the second half. There is much to expect from him in this game week. Certainly, the odd looks good in terms of him starting the next game because this is actually the first game he's coming off the bench all season. Again, Marcus Rashford is one who causes slight concern for the team. He has blanked in his last 5 games and in 2 of those 5 he has come on as a substitute. Certainly, we are keeping in mind that he has appetizing fixtures and those fixtures are one which we have to consider before removing him, and he sure looks to be keeping his place in the first 11 this time. Martinelli and Wilfred round off the midfielders. Andreas Pereira is one who has certainly caught our eyes in his recent game weeks. His form has been impeccable, couple of goals and assists in his last couple of games, and his game against Everton surely looks like one where he can also provide a couple of returns. Our attack sees our regular trio of Mitrovic, Harry Kane and Haaland, who has been phenomenal for us this season. The last game week, they were the ones who provided meaning to our game week, which was already looking very terrible. Harry Kane's game against Bournemouth seems like a mouth-watering fixture. Bournemouth have 5 goals pushed into their net in the last 3 games, and Harry Kane, always in the right place at the right time, could be punishing them with more goals conceded in the game week. His consistency with 10 goals and 1 assist since the beginning of the season is also one to note, second only to Erling Haaland in the race for the Golden Boot. And of course, Erling Haaland wears the captain's armband against Leicester this game week. Leicester City are one we'll be hoping Erling Haaland can score and push in more goals against as he continues his great form. Harry Kane, of course, is a captain's differential option this game week if you are looking to spice things up in your team. Our bench is Iverson, Andreas, Nico, and Guehi. Andreas, as we mentioned earlier, is one which we can certainly consider to start this game week. Any transfer this game week should be held till after the midweek champions and Europa League fixtures due to possible injuries from some of our players in the team, also in your team. In our transfer thoughts, it's noteworthy to mention that Rashford is one which we are considering pushing out of the team. However, when his fixtures come to mind, it is easy to note that he has very great fixtures in the next run of games and is one who could actually be remaining in the team. But we'll be watching on what he does in the next couple of games. With that, the plan primarily is to roll over the transfer and have 2 transfers ahead of the game week 15. If you've enjoyed this video, do give us a like and subscribe for more content in the future on this channel. From us at FPLcrisp. Goodbye for now.